Hi, my name is Hosea Masinga and I am a case officer at the National Consumer Tribunal. Today I will be showing you how to file an application to review a notice issued by the Commission in terms of Section 101 of the Consumer Protection Act. An application to review or set aside a compliance notice is filed by any person or entity issued with a compliance notice in terms of Section 100 of the Consumer Protection Act. Section 100 of the CPA provides that a commission may issue a compliance notice to a person or association of persons whom the commission, on reasonable grounds, believe that has engaged in prohibited conduct. A compliance notice must set out the person or association to whom the notice applies, the provision of the Act which have not been complied with, details of the nature and extent of the non-compliance, any steps that are required to be taken, and the period within which these steps must be taken, and a penalty that may be imposed in terms of the Act if those steps are not taken. A compliance notice of this nature remains in force until it is set aside by the tribunal or a court upon review of a tribunal decision concerning the notice, or a commission issues a compliance certificate. The table below provides an overview of the processes involved in a Section 101 application. The first step is the filing of the application by the person of whom the notice applied. This ensures compliance with the filing requirements. Thereafter, the tribunal screens the application, and if all filing and compliance requirements are met, a notice of complete filing will be issued, or if not, an incomplete notice will be issued. This will be clarified later in the presentation. The respondent has 15 business days to answer to the application, and the applicant has 10 business days to reply to that answer from the date the answer was received. Once pleadings close, the tribunal will then set the matter down for hearing. Parties are to be present to argue their respective cases, and thereafter a final judgment will be issued by the tribunal. There are other instances which impacts the usual processes, such as other interlocutory applications. This is any application that must be argued prior to the next stage of the process identified on the previous slide. Common examples include the late filing of affidavits, applications to amend documents, and failure to meet filing requirements. The table below provides guidelines on how to file a Section 101 application in terms of the CPA. These guidelines are found on the NCT website, which is www.thenct.org.za, and also the proof of payment utilizing the form TIR 35. Proper service must be effected before the tribunal accepts an application. Service can be done personally, via email, fax, or via registered mail. With regards to personal service, the person signing for receipt must include their name, surname, as well as designation. Courier service also qualifies as a form of personal service. In addition, you can serve via email and thereafter follow that up with personal service to expedite. In this instance, you may file your application after personal service was done. Email or fax service requires consent to service. The consent to service must be specific and relevant to the service of the application. Service by registered mail can also be done. The registered mail slip must be stamped and dated. Should the service avenues not apply, kindly contact us for further assistance. Prior to filing with the tribunal, the applicant must serve the Commission with a copy of the form TI 101 of the CPA and items 2 and 4 as shown in column E of the previously projected table. What we do when we receive your documents is that we screen your submission and decide to issue a notice of filing if the submission meets the requirement. Alternatively, we issue a notice of incomplete filing with a guidance on how to file in a manner that the submission will be accepted. We do this to ensure that you are able to provide all the relevant information for the tribunal to adjudicate on your case. And that is how you file an application to review a notice issued by the Commission. I thank you for taking your time to listen to this video.